Hey, welcome back to Living MN Outdoors, and thanks for tuning in to this week's fishing report, where we'll cover Mille Lacs Lake, Leech Lake, and Lake Winnibigoshish. So let's jump right into the report for this week, and we'll start out on Lake Winnibigoshish. So we're partnered up with Tamarack Lodge and the Pines Resort. I talked to both of the resorts there today. They're still allowing out all truck and wheelhouse combinations. I asked them how the fishing was, and they said they've had some mixed results. They're still finding walleye and perch in that 18 to 24 feet of water, but some of the fish are starting to move back into the bay shallower, and they're picking some up in 10 to 14 feet of water as well. So you might have to move around a little bit to get on top of those fish, but there is fish there to be caught. Now, as far as pike go, the pike have moved back in shallow. They're having really good success on some really nice pike. Chad from the Pines, he told me that yesterday the smallest fish they caught was 28 inches and all the rest were over 30. So some really good pike action. Now make sure if you're out there, you're utilizing your second lines, dead sticks, rattle reels, stuff like that, plain red hook, shiner, rainbow, sucker minnow, like usual. But they are getting them on jigs rather than jigging spoons, so make sure you're jigging as well. Now, if you do get up there, the Pines Resort has a full bar and restaurant, so stop in, get something to eat and drink. Their fish houses are booked up now for the rest of the weekends. We only have 2 weekends of walleye fishing left. So if you can get up there during the midweek, there is some midweek availability, but otherwise they are full. Now, they also mentioned to me with the high winds and the light snow coming this Friday, they want you to call before you head up to the resort. Make sure that their access is going to be open because it is kind of day to day until they can see what this wind is going to bring. So go ahead, give them a call. And as the last few weeks, they're still not allowing out plows. So try to leave your plow at home or you might be asked to drop it on shore. So if you guys are looking to get up to Lake Winnibigoshish, go ahead and give Chad a call from the Pines Resort or call Jeff from Tamarack Lodge. Now, moving on over to Leech Lake, I talked to Austin from Horseshoe Bay Lodge. They're allowing out all wheelhouse and truck combinations. However, they are shrinking down their road system for this weekend because of the snow and high winds coming. He said the walleye bite has still been really strong in that 12 to 16 feet of water and actually improving each day. Now the perch and tullibees have been biting really good in that 28 to 40 feet of water. I'm not sure what kind of water you're going to be able to get into with them shrinking their road systems down and plowing new roads, but I still think you'll have a good shot at getting on some good perch and tullibee. Now they are picking up some nice burbot mixed in kind of everywhere out there. They're not real congregated yet, but that will be coming soon. So be ready for when those burbot pull up to start spawning. Now it still is primarily a low light bite out there early in the mornings, late evenings, and through the night. And make sure you're utilizing that dead stick, plain red hook, tipped with a sucker minnow, shiner, rainbow, whatever you can get your hands on. But then make sure you're jigging a big glow spoon. Call those fish in. If they don't hit your jigging spoon, they'll probably eat your dead stick. Now, if you do get up to Horseshoe Bay Lodge, they have a great bar and restaurant. They have hotel rooms, cabins, condos, whatever you're looking for. They can accommodate you there. But like the other resorts, make sure you go ahead, give them a call before you head up there. Make sure that their access is going to be open because the weather is going to be nasty on Friday. Austin also told me they will have roughly 200 free pre-plowed chutes for wheelhouses, so should be no problem finding a good parking spot for your Ice Castle, Yeti, or other wheelhouses. So if you're looking to get up to Leech Lake this weekend, go ahead and give Austin or Cam a call from Horseshoe Bay Lodge. Now, if you're looking for a guide out on Leech Lake Guide Team, go ahead, give them a call. They have a great guide service up there. We'll leave their phone number here, or you can check them out on Facebook. All right, now let's move south to Mille Lacs Lake. Randy's Rentals on the southwest corner of Mille Lacs. He said this weekend they'll have Blue City, Indian Point, and the south tip of Sherman's Flat open for trucks and wheelhouses. All combinations are welcome. And he will have the finger on Sherman's tip open for trucks and portables. I asked him how fishing had been. He said that a lot of fish have been getting caught on the south tip of Sherman's Flat, so that might be a good option for you. Now, out on Mille Lacs, you'll always catch more fish if you're staying mobile. So if you can, stay mobile, drill holes, move around, and find those fish. I would recommend trying deeper rather than shallow. Fish those break lines off of those flats in that 25 to 32 feet of water. And also make sure you're utilizing your second line. Small sucker minnows have been the best bait so far with a plain red hook. So if you can get some small sucker minnows, highly suggest you soak one of those below a tip up. Now, Randy told me he does still have some openings for fish house rentals. So if you're looking to stay in a fish house out on Mille Lacs Lake for the last couple weekends, make sure you give him a call and book that up as soon as possible. And like before, make sure you go ahead, give him a call. Make sure the access is going to be open because it's going to be windy, it's going to be snowing, and it could get ugly out there. So if you're looking to get up to the southwest corner of Mille Lacs Lake, go ahead and give Randy a call from Randy's Rentals. Now moving up to the north end of Mille Lacs Lake, Barnacles Resort and Campground. I talked to Sheila earlier today. She said their roads will be open out to the sands, the bumps, the rocks, Barnacle Flat, and Schultz Flat. She said there is a bridge out front of their resort, so you will have to cross that, but otherwise the roads are in good shape and they're ready for people to come this weekend. Now make sure you go ahead and give her a call, make sure that access is going to be good to go on Friday. The fishing has been pretty decent up on the north end of the lake. They're catching some really nice walleyes and a few really big perch. So as far as lures go, I really have been enjoying the Northland Coffin Spoon this year, but also the VMC Tingler Spoons, Tumbler Spoons, any of the other rattle baits, jigging wraps, ripping wraps, all of those have been producing fish, so make sure you pick up some of them on your way up to the lake. Now if you do make it up to Barnacles, they do have a bar and restaurant, so stop in, get some food, get a drink, and have a great time while you're up there. So if you're looking to get up to the north end of Mille Lacs Lake this weekend, go ahead and give Sheila a call from Barnacles Resort and Campground. Now as far as the weather goes for this weekend, on Friday, we're looking at a high in the low 20s, but it's going to be crazy windy. 20 to 30 mile per hour winds with gusts up to 40 miles per hour and a chance of light snow. So it could get kind of nasty out on the lakes. Now on Saturday, the high's around 20. The winds die down just a little bit, down to 10 to 20 miles per hour. And once again, a slight chance of light snow, but not as good as on Friday. Then on Sunday, it's going to be in the low 20s again, and the wind's still at 10 to 20 miles per hour. So overall, not a terrible weather report, but it is going to be windy. So if you're in a hub house, make sure you anchor that sucker down good. Now, like usual, guys, if you use any of the resorts mentioned on the fishing report, please let them know when you check in. Also, we have a new merch line that came out. The link will be down in the description. Really liking the hoodies, the t-shirts, and all the other stuff we got on there. Now, if you catch some fish out on any of the lakes mentioned in the report, please take some pictures and send them into our email at livinmnoutdoors@gmail.com. So with that being said, guys, really appreciate you tuning in this week. The fishing reports have been really fun to do this ice fishing season. We got 2 weekends left of walleyes, and then we'll be strictly panfish and tip-up fishing for some giant pike. So hope you guys have enjoyed them. Get out there, get fishing, and as always, don't forget to get on out there and get living.